So we're playing here on the Logitech G920, sorry, the Logitech DD wheel, direct drive, and I've got it set to compatibility mode. So we're in G923. I actually didn't try it in direct drive mode, but I've been playing Test Drive Unlimited 2 on the wheel for quite a while. Every now and then I shuffle between the wheel and the controller. I was using the Thrustmaster T300, and basically it just worked plug and play. I didn't have any issues with it. So if you're having issues with the steering wheel itself working, I can't really help you there. This is in regard to my settings and what I use to get the wheel feeling somewhat decent. When I go into settings and I go to controls, everything here is set up. So basically all I did was go in, click it, push down on the accelerator pedal and release, and it worked. So again, if you're having trouble with setting up your wheel, whether it's a G920, a Thrustmaster T300, just have to go in and set up the wheel like that. These are my current settings here. What I'm going to do is, so when you come in here, the settings, and it's not letting me set to default, are actually all here in the middle, right? So you're going to have all your settings here in the middle when you come into the game. Let me show you how bad it is with those settings, okay? So you can see here, look at how much I have to turn, right? Look at all that turning I need to do. So there's a huge dead zone. The sensitivity is terrible. Everything like that. So the standard settings, obviously, in Test Drive Unlimited 2 are terrible, okay? Go to controller configuration. I put my feedback down to medium because, again, we're on the direct drive wheel. In compatibility mode, I'm running like a G920, but it's still strong as. To change this all around, my suggestion is to just drop all of this. Steering sensitivity, steering speed factor, steering damping, and dead zone. Okay, so once again, vibration you can leave here. You can fiddle around with that later on. Force feedback on medium for me. You can do it on high for yourself if you like. Steering sensitivity all the way down, speed factor all the way down, steering damping all the way down, and dead zone all the way down. So once you do that, just save it, go back out, and let's showcase it now and how much different the handling is already. You can see the sensitivity is huge difference, and we are currently on 900 degrees. So I'm going to mix it up with the views anyway. We'll do chase cam into, bumper cam, bonnet cam, interior cam. So for example, jumping into interior cam here. I've got multi-USB set up, so we've got the Thrustmaster THA shifter running. Oh, look at this. This is fantastic. No issues. I prefer 900 degrees. I know a lot of people are not going to prefer that. I'm going to run this race in 540 to show you the difference. So obviously 540 degrees on the wheel is going to be, you're less, you don't have to turn as much. So that's it. 900 degrees of steering. It works well enough. The physics aren't amazing, I know, but who cares? It's fun. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to change the settings, change the wheel to 540 degrees. Okay, so my suggestion is experiment with what you want. I'm fine with 900 degrees of steering. I don't have an issue with it, but other people might. So you can just change and now on the Thrustmaster T300, you can do that on the actual wheelbase itself. You can do it in the control panel like here, like we've got with the G920, the Logitech DD wheel. We're running it in compatibility mode again, so it's G923 mode. And I've dropped it down to 540, again, less steering input. So let's do a race with that, see how that goes, and then I'll drop it down to 360. So once again, we're at 540 degrees here. You're going to have a much better experience, obviously, in terms of the snappiness of the wheel and how quick the wheel is. I'll leave links in the description for Project Paradise 2 as well, if you're wanting to set up with Project Paradise 2. Now, my game is my original copy, Test Drive Unlimited 2. I didn't really have to do much to set it up. It was already installed. I think I just put the patch on. There's it's the latest version of TDU2, and then you just install Project Paradise 2's mod so that you can play online, and that is pretty much all you need to do. So let's go to 360. So these are the three that I recommend you try. 900 degrees, 540 degrees, 360 degrees. Now 360 degrees, as you can see, it's like Formula 1. Okay? So you're just going like that. It's literally like a Formula 1 car. It's going to be so quick, so snappy. Much easier to control there though, going off onto the grass on 360 degrees. very, very easy. Oh, it's way easier to control, way easier to recover. All right, so what I'm going to do, let's get into a big spot where we can show you that the wheel, it has no self-steer, right? So what I mean there is, if we go here and we drop the clutch and we just let the wheel go, it should be steering back itself. It's got a little bit of vibration and all that kind of stuff, but there's no real, it's not steering back the way it should. Like a real car, and a rear-wheel drive especially, the wheel's going to self-steer back. It's going to spin back for you, right? So you're not going to get that in this game, all right? That's simple as that. It's just the way the game works, the way the physics work. So you've got to actually, you've got to do it yourself, really, don't you? As you can see there. Like, so don't think, you know, when you get into this game, you ain't going to be drifting. I can tell you that now. There's no, it's not possible really to drift. And this is where TDU Solar Crown has such an opportunity to provide us with a much better wheel physics and feel. So again, you can see there, like a little bit of self-steer there. Nah, it's non-existent. It's almost non-existent. You got to force it yourself. So in terms of driving this game, racing on this game with a racing wheel, it's fun when you're doing races and cruising. In terms of drifting around, you're not going to get anywhere with it. I wouldn't not even bother trying to drift in this game unless you get like a mod to mod the physics. I reckon, oh Jesus, that might work. The TDU still has life in it, and with Project Paradise team and the Project Paradise mod there, Project Paradise 2 mod and team, we can still play online together. So I think there's a lot of life left in Test Drive Unlimited 2, and I hope so for the rest of, for as long as I'm around anyway. I'll be still playing it probably till I'm much older. You know how much I love jumping back to these older games. So it works on a wheel. For me personally, those were my settings. I hope it can help you if you do want to play Test Drive Unlimited 2 on a steering wheel. It does work. It is fun. And, you know, if you accept the fact that the physics aren't great, but you can have fun with it. You can have fun with it still. All right.